Welcome back to Killer Sudoku. In Lesson 6, we'll start on a very difficult expert-level puzzle which we'll solve in the next 4 lessons. From the main screen, select New Game. Select Expert. Here's the puzzle. Look at what it says in the blue block. Only 55.76% of players were able to solve this puzzle. As we mentioned in Lesson 1, puzzles in the 50s will be the most difficult. Step 1, Singles. Take a look at block number 1. It contains a sum with a single square, so we know that's a 2. There's also a single 7 in block 7. Step 2, Rule of 45 with 1 crossover. Now we're going to apply the Rule of 45. We're looking for a block with 1 crossover. The first one is in block 1 and it's an insider, that is the square whose value we're trying to determine is inside the block and is a missing square. Add up the 8 squares. 2, 15, 10, 15. That's a total of 42, so the missing square must be 45 minus 42 is equal to 3. There's another insider in block 3. Add up the 8 squares. 12, 12, 17. That's a total of 41, so the missing square must be a 4. Enter a 2 to complete the sum. There's another insider in block 6. Add up the 8 squares. 15, 2, 8, 11. That's a total of 36, so the missing square must be a 9. Enter a 7 to complete the sum. Block 7 has an outsider, that is the square whose value we're trying to determine is outside the block and is an extra square. Add up the 10 squares, 29, 7, 7, 7. That's a total of 50, so the extra square must be 50 minus 45 is equal to 5. There's another insider in block 9. Add up the 8 squares. 7, 11, 11, 10. That's a total of 39, so the missing square must be a 6. There are no single crossovers in the rows and columns, so we're finished with the Rule of 45 for now. How are we doing so far? A reasonable target is 7 results. We have 9, so we're ahead of the game. Step 3, Candidates. Now we need to fill in all the blank squares with the candidates for each square. This 22 sum, which may at first glance look like 3 squares, is 5 squares. This is the first, and, as it turns out, the only double. We'll come back to it in the next step. This is 13 minus 3, leaves 10. This is 29 minus 5, leaves 24. We removed the 5s from 2 of the squares. We'll discuss in the next step. This is 17 minus 6, leaves 11. Step 4. Apply results and doubles. When we press the 2 button once, the number disappears. When we press the 2 button a second time, the number reappears and all the extra 2s are gone. Repeat the process for the other 8 results. We had an 8-9 double in block 3. Normally, that would allow us to eliminate the 8-9 candidates in block 3 and row 3. But one of the doubles became a single, so the elimination was automatic. Enter the result in block 3 and complete the sum. When we were entering the candidates, we eliminated 2 5s from the 29 sum in row 6. This was necessary because we had a result which was in the same sum but was not in the same block row or column. This happens once in a while, so try to be aware. This concludes lesson 6. In lesson 7, we'll introduce a new solving technique using the rule of 45.